Hello, my name is Legacy TRX and I would like to talk about GARP. GARP stands for Game Resolution Protocol and it is for cryptocurrency and ERC20 tokens. So let's take a look at it. I think the idea of GARP was born that we have realized that cryptocurrencies and gaming currencies are different breeds. And we thought that connecting a cryptocurrency with gaming would be a great idea. So we created this bridge which is called GARP. And it is really easy to onboard. It has abstraction so that if we add a new cryptocurrency, you do not need to change your game, and has a lot of backwards compatibility, which means that once you develop the game and release it with GARP, a second version, if we upgrade, it will not break. So we think that is pretty cool. So let's take a look a little bit then how this works for the user. So actually the user uses cryptocurrency per gameplay. So he wages coins and puts it into a pot. So if the user plays and he has a high score, that cryptocurrency is then basically getting marked, put into the pot. And after a certain time period, this pot is resolved. That can be varying from 1 hour or up to 2 weeks. The pot is then distributed back to the participating users after a second distribution key. Also, that is something which you configure when you're basically creating the game in GARP. Also, you as developer can get a kickback from that pot. Also, that is configurable. So it is really about users who are good at games. They were getting rewarded. And we think that is a very enticing model. So let's take a look a little bit how this works. So you have a game flow. You start a game, play with results, or you play until you're having an end event, and with that a result or high score. So how would that then work in GARP? And that is where you spend most of the time as a game developer. So with GARP, you're basically logging in and then you do the waging. This is all done via us. And then you basically have your standard game flow with the game start and the gameplay, as we discussed before. After the game, the high score is submitted to GARP. And then we also provide a ladder so that the game player can see where he stands and how the competition looks like, and if he needs to get better. All this, and then also the game resolution, so redistributing the coins back to the users, is really done by us. You do not need to care about it. So all this in a sequential flow is about connecting to the GARP network, logging in, waging, then the gameplay, and then the ladder. All this communication is done via API calls using JSON, and we have a great site with documentation on GARP, readthedocs.io. On a very high level, this is really done via, these API calls I talked about. So you have an authentication request in the beginning. We open a WebSocket to GARP. You do the login, where the end user credentials are entered. So then you are actually getting access to the account details, like how many coins does he have. There are also other things which can be provided. Then you set, based on the input you receive and the waging, you set the wage, and then you start the game. The gameplay is done and it finishes with a finish game request. And then you can pull, of course, information, where are we on the game itself, and the ladder. So That is the overview, and then this is where we are currently. This is all in heavy development, but we have a game portal where you can read about the API. I mentioned read the docs. We have also, a Discord channel where we discuss this and so forth. So take a look if you're a game developer. If you happen to be a game player and are interested in this framework anyway, we are working currently with Ether1 and Atheos, and you can go via their Play portal and see what we all having. All this is connected then to a framework, and the APIs we are currently having is with Construct and JavaScript. We plan to extend this also to Unity. So there's a great possibility to tap your foot into our framework. So we hope you find this interesting. On the game side, currently we have an arcade which you then access again over the Play portals. Where you then see different game developers, and if you register a game and publish it with us, you will automatically get exposed to the cryptocurrency communities. All this is free of charge. We are not charging anything for this. And currently we have 5 developers who actually have onboarded with their games. So if you have further questions, please leave comments or ask questions. Put them down in the comments in YouTube or go to our portal. Like mentioned, we have all the resources listed there. And there is also a good Discord channel where you can reach directly out to us. We hope you find this interesting, and we hope we can convince you to develop with GARP. Bye.